255. If you prefer to chat to a counselor online, National Suicide
Kosher,
Prevention
kosher,
Helpline
kosher.
offers that service as well. If you've ever wanted to try the blue milk from the Star Wars movies, here's your chance. Correspondent Kevin Carr pours it on.
A Star Wars legend from the original film is coming to a galaxy near you.
Obi-Wan comes looking for him. I don't think he exists anymore.
Did you recognize it? It wasn't Mark Hamill as Luke Skywalker or Phil Brown as Uncle Owen. Listen again.
Obi-Wan comes looking for him.
During the dinner scene on Tatooine, Luke poured a cup of blue milk, and the rest is history. Blue milk has become part of the Star Wars canon as much as Jedis, droids, and the Force. In the Star Wars universe, blue milk comes from the female bantha, a beast of burden throughout the galaxy. In 2019, Disney began offering blue milk drinks at Galaxy's Edge in both Disneyland and Disney World.
Oh my god, it's so good!
Really good. Yeah, it is. It's nice and cold, but it's got this great blast of flavor.
If you like something sweet and cold, this would be a nice refreshing drink.
Even the original Luke Skywalker had an opinion.
That's much better than the one I had in the movie.
Now fans can bring blue milk home. True Moo is distributing the dairy product around the country. It's available now, less than 2 weeks before Star Wars Day on May the 4th. The at-home product differs from the $8 option at the Disney parks. While Galaxy's Edge makes it as a fruit-flavored smoothie, the True Moo version contains low-fat milk flavored with vanilla and sugar. Vitamins A and D have been added, and it has about the same calories and fat content as low-fat chocolate milk. To see if blue milk is available at your local store, visit StarWarsMilk.com. I'm Kevin Carr.
Perhaps to be politically correct, we should have a red milk as well. America in the Morning for Wednesday, April 24th, 2024 is produced by Jeff McKay. Senior producer Kevin Delaney. I'm John Trout. This is Westwood One.
Half of Alabama residents use a septic tank. Are you one of them? Septic tanks are used where municipal sewers are not available, and maintenance is important. Failing septic tank systems can endanger your family, pollute the environment, and be expensive to repair. So know the warning signs. Wet spots in your yard, slow draining toilets or drains, gurgling sounds in drains, and sewage odors. You can prevent your system from failing by having your tanks pumped every 3 to 5 years. Keep a separate container for grease and dispose of it properly. Use detergents low in phosphate and spread laundry loads every several days as to not overload the system with too much water. You need a permit before installing a new system or before repairing an existing one. Your local health department has a copy of the septic tank system permit that indicates the location of your system and the size of the tank.
This is State Health Officer Dr. Scott Harris. For more information, visit our website, www.alabamapublichealth.com.
Trustworthy, up-to-date, dependable. We are your news station. News Radio 1440. WLWI-AM is News Radio 1440. Also heard on 95.1 HD3 FM in Montgomery. A Cumulus media station. This is the CBS News World News Roundup, sponsored by O'Reilly Auto Parts.
I'm Deborah Rodriguez. The Biden administration is tweaking the rules on airline fees and refunds in a move to help consumers. CBS's Chris Van Cleve is at the airport in Phoenix.
These new Department of Transportation rules that will be going into effect say you can get a refund for a canceled flight. But if you're delayed more than 3 hours for a domestic flight or more than 6 hours internationally, you can also get a refund if you choose not to fly.
Just in, troubled Boeing reporting a smaller than expected first quarter loss of $355 million. Pro-Palestinian protests hit home for Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer. More than 100 demonstrators were arrested near his home in Brooklyn. Riot police surround protesters on the campus of Columbia University, but they've been given another 48 hours to clear out.
There are millions of Palestinians within Gaza who are sleeping out in the cold every single night, without access to food, without access to shelter.
The Senate has passed legislation that will send $95 billion in new aid to Israel, Ukraine, and Taiwan. Majority Leader Schumer.
This bill is one of the most consequential measures Congress has passed in years to protect America's security and the future, the very future, of Western democracy.
I'm Peter King. The bill includes a provision requiring the Chinese-based owners of TikTok to sell its interest in the app or face having it banned in the U.S. Lawmakers in the Biden administration fear the app tracks its users and can influence them politically from the outside. CBS News tech contributor Ann Scher says TikTok's competitors are worried about something else.
It could also create new tools for the U.S. government to clamp down on free speech just by citing national security concerns.
The bill would give TikTok's owners a year to divest itself of the U.S. version of the app.
A new analysis on how many people on Medicare could be covered for a popular weight loss drug. CBS News medical contributor Dr. Celine Gounder, editor-at-large for public health for the Kaiser Foundation Families Health News.
KFF estimates that about 7% of Medicare beneficiaries, or about 3.6 million people, have cardiovascular disease and obesity and could be eligible for Medicare to cover Wegovy.
Less than 2 weeks ago, Lisa Pisano of New Jersey became the first woman and the second living human to receive a kidney transplant from a pig. She tells CBS's Dr. John LaPook.
I couldn't go up the stairs, I couldn't drive, I couldn't play with my grandkids. So when this opportunity came to me, I said, I'm taking it.
She was close to death after she suffered cardiac arrest twice. S&P futures up 12. This is CBS News.
Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
I can't believe tax season is here already. And look at all this info I have to enter.
Phil's small accounting firm is growing in numbers.
Why didn't I take that typing class in high school?
A data entry specialist could really help him in a crunch.
I got blisters on my fingers.
Indeed can help him hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
You can schedule and conduct virtual interviews all from your employer dashboard. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
As a roofer, spring means the start of my busy season, which means I've got to get organized. With help from Beacon, I can save time with Beacon Pro Plus and 24/7 access to live pricing, delivery tracking, order history, and more. Plus, this spring, I can earn $1,000 and the chance to win a $25,000 backyard renovation just by buying my CertainTeed shingles online with Beacon. No purchase necessary. Now that's what I call a spring cleanup. Visit BECN.com for official rules and to start earning entries.
A disgraced lawmaker has had a change of heart.
George Santos says on X that he is suspending his latest bid for Congress, writing in part that he does not want to split the ticket and be responsible for handing the House to Debs, as he calls them. He adds the future holds countless possibilities and writes, I'll be back. The 35-year-old was expelled from Congress in December. He's been indicted on multiple charges, including wire fraud, money laundering, and identity theft. A trial is expected in the case in September. Matt Piper, CBS News, New York.
Update on pollution. The American Lung Association's annual State of the Air assessment finds more Americans, nearly 2 in 5 now, have been living with unhealthy levels of dirty air. More than 90 million live in places where air quality is worse than new EPA standards. Experts blame climate-induced wildfires, drought, and dust. Poor air quality is linked to lung damage, cardiovascular, and other health problems. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
Faithful by Christian Care Ministry.
You know, a lot of times you have to choose between something high quality or something that saves you money. If you get both, why not? Especially when it comes to healthcare. And that's MediShare. You get both. Many families save $500 a month switching to MediShare, and that's huge. But it's also true people are way more satisfied after making the switch too. The member satisfaction rate for MediShare is double that of the typical health insurance plan. And that's because MediShare works. It's been around for more than 30 years. Members have shared more than $5 billion of each other's bills. People love having telehealth and a huge PPO network. So yeah, really, you can save a ton and like it better. Imagine being happy with how you're taking care of your health care. So if you're self-employed or you're part of the gig economy or you just want a plan you're happy with, you can call right now and get a price within 2 minutes. Here's the number. Call 855-51-BIBLE. That's 855-51-BIBLE. 855-51-BIBLE.
Join Kevin Elkins for Decisions. News Radio 1440.
And good morning, everybody. Before we get started with today's festivities, I must give you a good word from our sponsors, which is the Council on Substance Abuse. Now, the Council on Substance Abuse Awareness is awareness more than 65 million Americans, binge, drink, or drink heavily. April 15th, or this whole month of April, as a matter of fact, is Alcohol Awareness Month. This month is set aside to raise awareness of the danger caused by alcohol misuse. 29% of all traffic fatalities are caused by alcohol, impaired drivers. Teen alcohol use kills nearly 5,000 people a year. That's more than illegal drugs combined. COSO, the Council on Substance Abuse, okay, it is all about awareness to reduce the pain and suffering caused by alcohol use. Now, if you or someone you know, or even a friend, uh, needs help with alcohol abuse, where there is help, COSA cares. Give the Council on Substance Abuse a call today at 334-262-1629. That's 334-262-1629, or go to council on COSA dot D, what is that? COSA, okay, .org, and get educated on the dangers of alcohol abuse. Call COSA 334-262-1629 and get help now for a sober and a brighter future. It's never too late. One of those reasons is because the Council on Substance Abuse cares. We'll be back.
USFA First Alert Weather Forecast on News Radio 1440.
Sponsored by Indeed.com. Need to hire? You need Indeed. Their end-to-end solution helps you attract, interview, and candidate all year round. Learn more by visiting Indeed.com/credit.
Chris, start to our Wednesday morning will give way to a warmer afternoon. Temperatures will top out around 80 degrees under a mix of sun and clouds. One or two showers will be possible today. Most stay dry. Tonight we'll see lows in the 50s. Thursday again features a mix of sun and clouds. Temperatures in the 80s. One or two showers possible. Our warm trend continues for the weekend. Friday through the weekend, highs in the 80s, lows in the 50s and 60s with dry weather expected. And that's your First Alert forecast. I'm WSFA meteorologist Nick Gudger on News Radio 1440.
Montgomery Skywatch traffic brought to you by Sons Automotive, family owned, family driven on News Radio 1440.
Good morning, Montgomery. So far this Wednesday, holding no major problems or accidents. We're looking at your traffic flow maps. Everything's moving smoothly here in the Tri-County area. No reasons for an alternate route. You keep listening, and we will keep you posted. Come by and check out the next generation compact track loader and Thompson Tractor. With more power and a larger cabin, join Thompson Tractor at the Montgomery Demo Event May 9th. Buckle up, it's the law for Montgomery Skywatch Traffic. This is Major Delay.
Good morning, I'm Jet Davis. Here's what's happening in the news on this Wednesday. The U.S. Senate approved a measure that essentially forces the owners of TikTok to sell the app or have it banned in the U.S. Lawmakers are worried about the data collected by the app. The bill was passed by the House on Saturday. Described by the president, TikTok will be banned in the U.S. unless it finds a new owner. National recognition for Montgomery Mayor Stephen Reed later this week will be sworn in as the president of the African American Mayors Association. Right now, he's the group's vice president. He'll still lead it through this year's federal elections of early 2025. He describes the new position as an honor and a challenge. The city of Baltimore is suing the owner-manager of the ship that crashed into the Francis Scott Key Bridge last month and led to the bridge's collapse and 6 deaths. It accuses the companies of providing the vessel with, quote, incompetent crew members that lack training, who are still pulling wreckage out of the water. That's your news on this Wednesday. I'm Jed Davis for WSFA 12 News.
We all hear the radio ads of the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car at work or 800-575-2794. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. There is zero risk to you. If we can't reduce your tax debt, then you pay nothing. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have a 5-star rating on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-2794. That's 800-575-2794. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
To buy your home, you became a house hunting ace, learned about loans, scoured neighborhoods, and asked the right questions. Now you're queen of your castle. If you manage that, you can get your retirement plan on track. Visiting aceyourretirement.org can help. With 401k tips and smart saving strategies, you'll feel empowered to own your retirement like you own your home. Go to aceyourretirement.org, because when it comes to clearing financial hurdles, you're an ace. Brought to you by AARP and the Actors.
Hi, I'm Dr. Loveris, who is today's Tip for Kids from the American Academy of Pediatrics. Did you know that tooth decay is an infection? Luckily, cavities are largely preventable. The bacteria that cause cavities pass from parents to children, so good oral health is a family affair. Take care of baby teeth as soon as they emerge by brushing them.
Baby. Oh, how everybody doing?
For more, visit healthychildren.org.
You see, miracles all
So 10 o'clock is for booty calls, huh?
But miracles never come easy. That's why, as great as children's hospitals are, they need our support to
Well,
make miracles happen.
I didn't know that.
Put your money where the miracles
I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. It's time to rise and shine, Montgomery. It's another day. One more on top of the ground. And the ground's not on top of you. And good morning, everybody. Hope this day finds every last one of you well and in good spirits as best you can. Good morning. It is time for our daily bread. I'm Kevin Elkins, and this is News Radio 1440. It's the way we start our day. A word from on high, something that will change your perspective or give you a new one. Either way, it's good for the soul. Good morning to you. It is April the 24th, 2024. Today's daily bread is simply entitled United Diversity in Christ. And our scripture insight today comes from 1 Corinthians 12 to 14, and 21 through 27. But we'll start it out with Corinthians 12 and 18, which reads, God has placed the parts in the body just as he wanted them to be. Govern yourselves accordingly. And again, it is April the 24th. It is a day like all the other days that it's never been. And it is a day that once it's gone, you don't get it back again. You don't get a do-over. You don't get to summon it from the past. You don't get to come back and do all the things you should have done this day that you don't. And you don't get a chance to come back and undo the things that you do. So whatever it is that you do with this day, April the 24th, 2024, make sure that if tomorrow should be, you'll be proud of what you have done this day. Again, like I tell you every morning, same words, but different days. If you've been around a while, you've seen, you've heard many, many yesterdays. And if we are blessed and given the grace, mercy, charity, and love of God, we may, I'm not sure, we may see some tomorrows. But if tomorrow should never be, then it is this day. That is the first day of the rest of our lives. What are we going to do with them? Well, do what you can, while you can, for as long as you can, for whom you can. Reach back every once in a while and give a helping hand. Benjamin Elijah May said, whatever we do in life, we should do it so well, no man living, no man dead, no man yet to be born can do it any better. And I say that is the standard by which you live your life, you'll always be successful. Oh, you'll fail at a thing or two. We all do. But you're never a failure. Never. Until you quit. We say give out if you must. Rest if you can, but you never give up. You never quit. Martin Luther King said, if you cannot run, walk. And if you cannot walk, crawl. But whatever you do, keep moving forward. Don't ever give up, because quitters will never win. And while winners may lose at a thing or two, they never quit. So don't you. Don't ever give up. Good morning to you. It's a great day to be alive.
Hi there, and welcome to today's encouragement from Our Daily Bread. Our reading,
I did that,
United Diversity in Christ, was written by Monica LaRose. In his essay, Service and the Spectrum, Professor Daniel Bowman Jr. writes of the difficulty of navigating decisions about how to serve his church as an autistic person. He explains, autistic people have to forge a new path forward every single time, a unique path that takes into account mental, emotional, and physical energy, alone and recharging time, sensory inputs and comfort level, time of day, whether or not we're being valued for our strengths and accommodated for our needs rather than excluded for perceived deficits, and much more. For many people, Bowman writes, such decisions, while reorienting people's time and energy, likely will not undo them. Those same decisions might well undo me. Bowman believes that the vision of mutuality Paul describes in 1 Corinthians 12 could be a healing solution. There, in verses 4 through 6, Paul describes God uniquely gifting each of his people for the common good. Each is an indispensable member of Christ's body. When churches come to understand each person's unique, God-given wiring and gifting, instead of pressuring everyone to help in the same way, they can support their members to serve in ways that fit their giftings. In this way, each person can find flourishing and wholeness and be secure in their valued place in Christ's body. Today's Our Daily Bread devotional scripture reading is from 1 Corinthians chapter 12, verses 12 through 14 and 21 through 27. Just as a body, though one, has many parts, but all its many parts form one body, so it is with Christ. For we were all baptized by one Spirit, so as to form one body, whether Jews or Gentiles, slave or free, and we were all given the one Spirit to drink. Even so, the body is not made up of one part, but of many. Now picking up with verse 21. The eye cannot say to the hand, I don't need you, and the head cannot say to the feet, I don't need you. On the contrary, those parts of the body that seem to be weaker are indispensable, and the parts that we think are less honorable we treat with special honor. And the parts that are unpresentable are treated with special modesty, while our presentable parts need no special treatment. But God has put the body together, giving greater honor to the parts that lacked it, so that there should be no division in the body, but that its parts should have equal concern for each other. If one part suffers, every part suffers with it. If one part is honored, every part rejoices with it. Now, you are the body of Christ, and each one of you is a part of it. Let's pray. Dear God, thank you for creating us all uniquely. Help us to be respectful of each other's individual traits, whether they are viewed as limitations or special talents. May we value every member of Christ's body. It's in Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Thanks for listening today. My name is Tony Collier, and today's encouragement was provided by Our Daily Bread Ministries.
And now let's pay homage to all of our armed forces of the United States of America: Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Coast Guard, and of course, Space Force. Haven't quite figured out Space Force yet. Nobody's come up here and said, well, let me tell you about Space Force. So as soon as somebody from Maxwell and Gunner come on the air and tell me what it's all about, I'll be able to tell you what it's all about. Okay, but so far, well, the jury's still out. And, every time I hear about the story of them Chinese balloons going across America, I'm saying, I thought Space Force was out there. Come on now. That's like letting the Chinese infantry run across America with the 82nd Airborne sleeping. Come on now. And yes, I am a former member of that prestigious organization, the 82nd Airborne. Okay, that's right. I'm the man. I am. Okay, so I cooked them chow. What that mean? I was jumping and humping with them, baby. Yes, I was. That's right. Road Max Sam, they used to call me. Never found a rucksack I couldn't hump. Although it was kind of difficult at times. I ain't gonna lie. When you're 5'6" 3/4. Woo! And of course, I was also a member of that other prestigious military organization called the 75th Infantry. Oh yeah. I got some stories about that too. You want to hear them? I didn't think so. What? Why do I always bring that up? Because I'm proud of it. I haven't done too many things to be proud of, but I did that. Oh yeah. 80 deuce, baby. 80 deuce. Although that was second to the 75th Infantry, of course. I'm just saying. Oh yeah. I got one more. Yeah, I also served with the first SFG. Okay, but if you don't know what that means, okay, that's good because I can't tell you. Then I have to kick you. Say it one more time. Army, Navy, Coast Guard, Air Force, and of course, the United States Marines. Okay, so who gets tired of hearing that? Okay, I want to see a raising hand right. Who gets tired of hearing the way we pay homage to our armed forces? Okay, raise your hand as you're going down the street in the car. Just raise your hand and look out your left window and out your right window. And if you see somebody out there raising a hand, you need to give them the bird. Okay, I'm just shoot him a bird. He'll figure out what do you do that for. Well, he'll figure it out after a while. I'm just saying. So as you're going down, wait a minute, hold, wait a minute, stop, don't do that. Next thing you know, there'll be road rage, and then I will be the cause of violence. We don't even want to do that. Just look at him with pity. Look at him with pity, like you would look at a puppy dog at the porch, when it's cold outside. Just look at him with pity. Don't let him in. Just look at him with pity. That's what I'm saying. No, give the puppy some help. But leave the guy who don't recognize the value of our armed forces, let him live outside. Okay? Anyway, good morning to you. It is 7:26 in the morning. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to do my thing. Okay, okay. Well, not yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yes, I am. I'm ready. I'm ready to do my thing. I just got to set some things on the computer here to good right. Okay, I got it. Okay, I sound like I'm confused. Well, that's only because I am at the moment. I say when I'm trying to do something and talk at the same time, um, it's difficult to do at times because my brain it moves faster than I do, as a matter of fact, and I don't know why. But first of all, though, let me please reintroduce to you the students. And you go to montgomeryadvertiser.com and go and click on up the top where it says news, and you can find this week's submission to the student of the week. And their names are one more again. Their names are Danny Wayne Henderson, Success Unlimited Academy. Sippy Ajal, I may get the name wrong. If that's your AAIJ, somebody call a brother and let me know. But SIPPI, that's got to be Sippy. Sippy Aj. Okay, so just let me know. Anyway, from Loveless Academic Magnet Program High School. Well, I want to congratulate her and Danny Wayne Henderson, along with Sincera Williams of Sidney Lanier High School. Okay, we want to. So y'all go to Montgomery and you vote for who? I got one more. Go on more. Got two women. Outstanding. Appreciate that. Catherine Reardon, Montgomery Catholic Preparatory School. So you make sure that you go to Montgomery Advertiser. You click on news at the top, and you go over to or type in there where it says the student of the week. And please vote for some of these kids because I'm tired of only people getting some recognition around here of football and basketball and baseball players. When most of them are going to end up working for these kids that are on the student of the week thing. I'm just saying, yeah. So let us go to Montgomery Advertiser and make sure. And listen, you can call your teacher or your principal and submit your child's name. Now, parents cannot call the advertiser, well, put my child up there. It don't work that way. But you can call the school, the principal, the counselor, your teacher, and suggest your child. I mean, if he's worth suggest. Now, if all he is a hellion raiser, well, I mean, you got to have at least a GPA, something. I mean, you got your 3 point something, I think, or at least 3.5, something like that. Now, unfortunately, I would not have made this cutoff. Okay, I mean, I'm a 2.5 kind of guy. I'm at least back in the day. Now I'm brilliant, but back in the day, I didn't realize how much potential and how much intelligence that I had. So I didn't pay much attention to it in high school. Okay, until I started working for the dumbest guy I knew at McDonald's. Okay, but he had something on me that I didn't have on him. He was willing to work and learn. I just came there because I wanted a quarter pounder for free. Hey, sometimes you just got to eat what you got to eat. Anyway, good morning to you. Hope that day finds all of you well, and good morning. So anyway, go to Montgomery Advertiser online and click on news at the top left, and then go to the right, and you'll see the advertiser student of the week in the local area. And please vote for one of those kids right there. Look at their pedigree, look at what they've done and what they're doing. And most of them are seniors, I think, and juniors, but I don't know. I think you could be a sophomore, maybe even a freshman. We got some squared away freshmen. Not too many of them, but we got some squared away ones also. Okay. Anyway, 860-1440 is the number here. You want to give us a call? I'll talk to you whatever on your mind this morning. I'm just trying to help the schools out here because I do believe that these kids deserve some recognition because there are a lot of hellions in school who need to be put out, but there's more that belong there than don't. So that's what I'm saying. Wonder who this is. Good morning. Who's this? Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Do they fly in space? Balloons don't fly in space. Well, it ain't called Space Command. It's called what's it called? It's called Space Force. And isn't the sky part? Wait a minute, isn't the sky part of space? Well, that's not. Yeah. So why is it? Yeah. So why is it called? Wait a minute. Why is it called space? Why is it called Space Force? Oh, well, I thought the air was part of. I thought that the skies was okay. Well, sky, but it's still part of the sky though. The sky is part of space. Yeah, yeah. Go right ahead. Because I was with the Rangers, baby, in the 82nd Airborne. And, I mean, we didn't stick around there just passing out donuts. Wait, listen. I ain't gonna answer none of your dumbass questions. So ask me something else. I'm just not gonna ask any of your dumbass questions. Come on. Are you just jealous? Listen. Are you just jealous? Do you want me to bring my wings over to your house and let you touch them? I mean, really? Do you want to see my wings? I traveled on an airplane to do it. 8 years ain't nothing. I mean, them places. Those are the wait a minute. And I had more. And I had more than. And I had more than 8 years. I had more than 8 years. I had listen. Had more than 8 years in. Okay, I had more than 8 years in. Okay, I had more than 8 years. Well, I mean, I must have made an inaccurate calculation. More than you. More than you. More than you. Listen. If I just wait a minute, if I only jump one time, that's one time more than you. Now you see, I don't mind. Listen. I don't mind a paratrooper quizzing me because then he will know what I'm saying. But a leg like you, come on, man. You don't even worth. You're not even worthy of carrying my boots. I'm just saying. So leave that alone. Ah, good morning. Yes, I'm doing fine. Then don't listen, Ed. Don't listen. You're about getting on my nerve like he is. Then just don't listen, brother. Just find something else to do in the morning. I mean, find something else to do in the morning. Don't listen. Okay, okay. Wait. Good morning. Who's this? Yes. Yeah. Well, they got impact. They are my son's an impact. I mean, they are teaching kids to do things. Yes. Well, I don't know, but I know it's a vocational. It is a vocational. Well, listen, I'm not in it. My son's in it. It's a vocational kind of thing. I don't know exactly what they teach. They teach something about manufacturing. I know he was soldering the other day, learning how to solder. I mean, they teaching him something over there. So I don't know. I don't go with it. Well, but they got impact. I don't know all that's on impact, but I would imagine that I'll find. I mean, I would imagine that evidently it's doing something for them. My son likes it. That's one of the few things he likes about school over there. So and he likes doing stuff. So I don't know. Yeah. Hmm. But as and okay, right now, how many times I got to tell you this? If you are an engineer, then you ought to be capable of coming up with a program to devising a way to show those things. Okay, but you can't prove to us that you designed anything. No, but you broadcast what? Okay, so what have you invented? What? No. I said you need. Okay, what have you? Wait. Talking fast don't help me out here. Okay, tell me Okay, here we go. Tell me what you have designed in our car industry. Now, just tell me. Tell me what you designed. Okay, okay. Just tell me what you have designed in the car industry. So you designed those cars. Okay, yeah. Okay, now the Rolls Royce has been around. Wait a minute, the Rolls Royce has been around a long time. Now you tell me you invented that, not the newest. I get it. Okay, okay. Mm-hmm. I'm with you. I feel it. Yeah. Okay. Now I hear you. Again, you can't prove it. Okay, but right. Yeah. Okay. 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 Appreciate it. I guess anyway. 7:37 in the morning. I mean, I don't know if the guy invented stuff or not, but I know one thing. How can an engineer completely whine all the time about something that somebody's not doing to showcase their work? If you are an engineer, then you ought to be able to come up with a program, a schism, an ism to make sure that that information gets out there. That's why y'all get paid the big dollars. Y'all got the brains. Y'all can take nothing and make it into something. I mean, come on, man. Y'all can take a broom and make a broom almost fly. So stop whining about what they're not showing. Get out there and get it done. You found a problem. Now come up with a solution. Isn't that what engineers do? At least that's what Bernie used to do on Mission Impossible. I watch him every night. So he came up with all kind of things. Anyway, good morning. Because I'm the man with the mic. Okay, then. Moving right along. Good morning. Who's this? Good morning. Yes, interesting. Yes, I talked to her after the show, and she was still interesting. Mm-hmm. Well, she'll be coming on with Willie Nightingale there in our table our table talk segment of the show. It's called Kitchen Table. Yeah, because she certainly has a perspective that I don't necessarily share, but I am open to listening to it because she articulates it well. So okay, I may disagree, but she articulates it well. So okay then. Mm, mm, mm. Well, it's going to be a robot pretty soon. It's going to be AI and the robot, the police bot. Is what we're going to call it. Yeah, it's coming. Yeah, it's coming. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Take them out. Yeah. Just, yeah. Yeah. The police bot. Okay, that's what we're gonna have. You remember? Remember that show on TV in the '80s or the '90s? Which one? With the robot? With my man had all he had left was a brain, and they turned him into a robot. Uh, RoboCop. That's what's coming. It's coming. And he ain't gonna have no pity on you either. Oh, 1 mile over the speed limit? What speed limit? 50? How fast you going? 51? Okay. I'm gonna do no, no, nothing. No, no. So welcome to RoboCop. Number two. All right, we'll be back. Right after this. Good morning to you. Don't forget, your advertiser, student of the week, go vote for them. And you need to call your schools and put your kids in. Let always the kids in. Just let them stay in school and learn something. You know.
Forecast. Powerhouse Hockey Gaming recently partnered up with one of the biggest soccer teams in the game, Juventus. This marks a huge step forward for the gaming industry as it further expands its roots into mainstream sports and entertainment while also creating global partnerships. Optic isn't the first team to partner with the soccer club, as FaZe Clan have had a partnership with Premier League side Manchester City for a few years now, hosting numerous activations for their fans in England and America. The latest esports and gaming news. Find it online at checkpoint.com.
It doesn't matter who. 30% off today. See representative for warranty details. Promotion is 20% off plus a 10% senior or military discount. One discount per household.
Easy Cater. 100,000 restaurants, one platform. Whether you need food for catered meetings or company, Easy Cater has everything that food for work. Seriously, it's all right here in one place. Coffee, snacks, breakfast, maybe including lunches. You name it. When you run a nonprofit, our company is offices nationwide. We got you covered. Anywhere work happens, Easy Cater has everything you need to make food for work work. Order 24/7 at easycater.com. $5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. spend on gas. You can cash out anytime, right? Your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other things. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code RAIN. Get 25 cents per gallon for the first tank. That's code RAIN for 25 cents per gallon bonus. Hey guys, did you know there's a generic tablet that works just the same, but it's 95% cheaper? And you can get it online at hims.com/radio. Through Hims, you'll get a free medical consultation to determine the ED medication that's for you. It's free shipping with you for a 100% online process and a range of treatment options, including trusted generic alternatives to the milligrams at up to 95% off. Easy as personal and at Hims, so it's free. Just go to hims.com/radio and get connected with a licensed medical provider online for free with zero copay, no expensive appointments, and no awkward face-to-face conversations. To start your free online visit, use this exclusive address, hims.com/radio. That's hims.com/radio for your free online visit. HIMS.com/RADIO. Right here, man. Our restaurant's just a food court. It's the Dan Bongino Show. On radio.
You know, I just now figured out, I'm actually ashamed to admit that I just now, somebody sent me a link to what impact stands for. I just moved it a place where they love it. But actually stands for Montgomery Preparatory Academy for Career Technology. And so that's what they do. I know you like to go over there. I mean, that's what the impact Montgomery Preparatory Academy for Career Technology. And it's one of the schools I think about the schools that one of the things that you listen very well looking at it like anything over there. 8 good morning, who's this? Good morning, who's this? That would be MCS. If you would, Mortgage Corporation of the South. You just go online with Mortgage Corporation of the South, and I don't know the number right off. It's Mortgage Corporation of the South of Wetumpka, Alabama. Okay, thank you. All right, then. Appreciate it. Yes, advertising does work. Sometimes I can't remember sometimes. Mortgage Corporation of the South. Yes, this guy's up there. Okay, so anyway, so Impact is Montgomery Preparatory Academy for Career Technology. That's what Impact is. And you know what? Listen, from what I understand, it really is a great program. Because technology is the way we are going. My problem is that when AI gets fully implemented, um, a lot of people are going to be out of the job. Let me see if I can find this number. Okay. All right, I got the number for you, my dear. That number is 567-2223. 567-2223. Mortgage Corporation of the South in Wetumpka, Alabama. That number again, one more time. It is 33567-2223. Okay, give them a call. They're waiting for you. All right then. Now, okay, I'm not going to have time to get into this on this hour because of what it is. Okay, but if I got a pet peeve with the Republican Party sometimes, is they are a bunch of whining. Even Mr. Wall, who's head of the Republican Party of Birmingham, whining in 1819 news about this bad commercial that the Democrats have put on TV that shows an Alabama that depicts an Alabama state patrolman stopping a car and seeing if a woman is pregnant. Okay. Now, me personally, I think it's ingenious. I mean, I do because when I can remember a commercial, it caught my attention. So, rather than the Republicans come up with different a different commercial, they're whining on TV about what the Democrats do, what Democrats do. Okay, you can't change a cat into a horse. You've got to deal with the cat. Okay, I'm just telling you, please stop whining. That's why you're support. That is one of the reasons why Trump, okay, a lot of people like him. I don't necessarily like everything he does because some of the things he does is things to do, but still like him though. So Alabama Chair Mr. Wall, he is complaining, and if you've seen this commercial, it's actually, I got to tell you, actually did what it was supposed to do. He got everybody, a lot of people talking about the commercial, okay, and about the issue, okay. Alabama Chairman Wall is mad about a TV ad that is depicting a pregnant woman arrested on her way to abortion, a famous political stunt. I think it was a magnificent stunt. Now, the Republicans need to come up with something to counter it. That's by whining about what the Democrats do. Don't stop the Democrats from doing what they do. Matter of fact, if I like the Democrats for one thing only, they'll tell you what they're going to do to you, and then they'll go out doing it to you. Oh, Republicans, stop whining. Good morning. Yes. Well, maybe so, but he's a good looking pig now. I mean, he is whining. Yeah. Ron is not Ron is not they don't care about that. Who cares? Wait a minute. I'm giving the Democrats some credit here. I'm giving them, I'm giving them some credit. Yeah. But I don't like the Republicans still. I don't. But I don't like the Democrats either. Well, I'm, I'm gonna give the Democrats some credit on that. They got the whole country talking about this ad that the chairman of the Republican Party in Alabama is writing about. I mean, come on. Yeah, yeah, uh, yeah, 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 yeah. I think God did. God did because He made man first. Okay. Hey, I gotta go. We're back. See you later. Bye. Looking back over my years, it's just a scared of continue. News Radio 14, yes, it was on the other.
I'm Deborah Rodriguez. We begin in school, where the lunch menu is about to become healthier. CBS's Willie James in
What should stadium and options well as youth fields by the Department of Agriculture today with schools across the country. The new rule means schools should prioritize local greens, fruits, and vegetables. With 30 million children dependent on meals and Secretary of Agriculture Tom Hook says the effort will make it easier for schools to access locally food.
there will be limits on added sugar in cereal, yogurt, and flavored milks. The proof is in the profits for Boeing. This morning, the travel airline announced first quarter losses of $355 billion. Analysts had expected it to be worse. Later today, CBS News has learned the Justice Department plans to meet with families who lost loved ones in two deadly 737 MAX crashes. CBS's Jennifer Kuiper. Investigators are looking into whether Boeing violated terms of preferred prosecution agreement to teach instead of bringing criminal charges for the two MAX crashes in 2018 and 2019. This morning, the Biden administration announced the rules that could save airline passengers money. Our respondent, Chris Lee.
Actually, the check bag is significantly delayed, and we must be given if any services paid for aren't provided, like broken Wi-Fi.
President Biden says he'll send the $95 billion foreign aid bill as soon as it reaches his desk. The president acted on a bipartisan vote last night to provide not only money but weapons to Ukraine. Major General Pat Ryder, Pentagon.
Good assumptions of expect that it will include air defense capabilities as well as worry and mission.
Money will also go to Israel and Taiwan. The Federal Trade Commission has issued a ban on non-compete clauses that prevent employees from working for rival companies. CBS's German Kent. This is not necessarily that. The U.S. Chamber of Commerce called the ban an unlawful power grab and said it would sue the FTC support. The commission says getting rid of non-compete would help create jobs, raise wages, and increase competition. Here's something to chew on when you dig into your next bowl of cereal. Samples of from around the country have tested positive for antigen and some virus from infected dogs.
The FDA's go through this found inactive cannabis doesn't want national virus. There's no evidence that there's any infection.
This is CBS News.
I used to think of progressive insurance. Oh, okay, go, motorcycle, RV, ATV, protect them all. Learn more about that at progressive.com.
Yes, now, we can not the only people in here. Indeed can help her hire great people fast. Indeed.
Indeed, you do. You can schedule and conduct virtual interviews all from your employer dashboard. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions.
Your diamond engagement ring or gift. Founded by more than a century. In lab grown diamonds, because that's all we do. Clean Origin, the only diamond jewelers who give you a 100-day, no questions asked return on your purchase. Head to cleanorigin.com, one of our retail stores, and mention code RADIO10 for 10% off your purchase. That's cleanorigin.com, code RADIO10. Teachers will be allowed to carry guns in any state in the South.
Tennessee Republican lawmakers have passed a bill that will let some teachers and staff carry concealed handguns on public school grounds. State Representative Brock Martin backs it.
I trust my local law enforcement. I trust my director of schools. I trust my teacher. If they believe this is what's right for that specific community, and it's permissive, if they think that's going to help take care of that child, I fully support it.
But not all districts can go along. Nashville's active duty law enforcement to carry weapons on campus. CBS News.
Barbie will honor an American Olympic team. Like that. 1992 gold medal for the Barbie. Really detailed version of her Barnhill outfit. She won figures in gold. Deborah Humphrey, CBS News.
Like it better.
Okay, with that, I was looking at this commercial that. Okay, I'll let you guys hear. This is a new commercial that is that's been put out by the Democrats, which I think is ingenious. I mean, it's ingenious. Anyway, so picture this: you're going down the road, and all of a sudden the blue lights come on behind you, and an Alabama state trooper walks up to your car, and this is the exchange. And he puts her in handcuffs. Woo! I tell you what, and they talk about this. They talk about this all over the country right now. You know, and so now all can do, my friend, all they can do is whine and tell us how disgusting it is. I don't know if it's disgusting. It's listen, Democrats. I must admit, they when they come after you, they come after you. Republicans are the only people that want to play nice. Okay, when there's a battle going on. Okay, Democrats don't care about your feelings. They don't care if they got to lie on you, whatever it is, they will do it. And that's cool. That all is fair in love and war. But Mr. Wall, it's about time the Republicans get a set. You see, that's why we like Trump. Not everything about him, but he is a man. Okay? He's not whining like you guys are. Come on, man. He'll call your name. If you think you look like a bug-eyed frog, he'll say, "Yeah, Froggy." I mean, he'll get on you. But no other Republicans are willing to do that. Listen, you can't play with pigs unless you're willing to get down in the dirt. Okay? So stop whining. Make us proud. You know, fight back. Okay, boy, what a bunch of wusses. I mean, just gets all on my nerve. And this ad is overtaking America right now because the Republicans are, they can't do that. That's disgusting. Okay, so it's disgusting, but it is hitting home. Okay, and it is going to listen. Some people, now y'all may not believe this, some people are going to believe that ad and vote real fast for Democrats. Listen, the Democrats do crazy things too. Okay, like they're trying to convince you that your son is really your daughter. Let's put an ad up about that. Okay, they want to convince you that your son at 3 years old knows he wants to be a girl. So can we come up with an ad that says, "Walk"? I can see us now walking in the doctor's office, and the doctor looks at the child. "Hey, Fred, how you doing?" "Well, I don't want to be a Fred anymore. I want to be a Francina." Okay, then. And how did you reach that conclusion? I mean, I let those creative guys do that kind of stuff. But there are a lot of things that are dumb that the Democrats do that the Republicans, because they're so bunches of wusses, until they won't take advantage. They just won't take advantage of it. Okay, like the guy in the White House wants to get rid of your gas stove. So the government, we got people who would do us harm on both sides of the ocean, and we're more concerned about gas stoves and people's house, okay, or getting an electric car. Okay, then that the average electric car now is $60,000. So poor folks will still be driving gas at $9 a gallon, while the rich people and the people of means will be driving an electric car that costs $60,000 at a minimum, $60,000. But anyway, I don't know. 860-1440 is the number you want to give us a call. So I don't know if any of you have seen that commercial, but it's an interesting. I think it's ingenious. I think it is ingenious. Somebody got in the room and said, "Okay, let's make the Republicans look real dumb." Okay, it worked. It worked. It really did. These guys are off the chain all across America. But the Democrats are going to believe it. So we got some Democrats will actually believe that is a state trooper from the state of Alabama stopping women with a pregnancy test. Man, this is good stuff. This is really good stuff. I tell you. Good morning. Who's this? Yes, I'm doing good. How you? Yeah. Well, you know I will. Yeah, you know I will. Yeah. Mm-hmm. On the witness stand. Oh no, they're not. No, they're not Republicans. They say they are, but they're not. Yeah. Not all of them. Campaign. No, some of them worked on the campaign, but unfortunately, you don't know everybody true motives that work on your campaign. Right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Well, that's not true. Biden is. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Telling the country, interfering with another country's government by telling them they wouldn't give them the money. They wouldn't. The United States wouldn't give them the money unless they fired their internal attorney general. Yeah, he did. Yeah. Right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Listen, I had a problem with what we did to Noriega. I did. But yeah, charges don't mean nothing though. Charges don't mean nothing. Yeah, but charges don't mean nothing. They lied. They lied on people in the Bible. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 And what law did he break? Now, what law did he break? Tell me what law he broke. What law did he break? And what law he's been? He's the only man that ever did that. We all did it. You did it. Okay. Well, they said Clinton. Wait a minute. They said Clinton had babies all over Arkansas. Oh. Oh. Okay then. Okay then. Okay. Okay. Uh huh. Well. Listen. Well, listen. It ain't illegal to get a woman pregnant. Yeah. Well, that's what you say. He ain't said that yet. Unless the doorman is wait a minute, unless the doorman was in there when it was going on, he don't know that either. Who? Rich people pay people for being nuisances. Okay. A lot of folks got outside babies. And the problem with a lot of Democrats, they can't make babies because they all both got the same thing. Yeah. Yeah, well, everybody's entitled to their opinion. I'm not gonna do that, but hey, okay. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah. Well, hey, I wouldn't have did it, but everybody's got to. No, I ain't want. Uh, I might drink a beer for him, but I ain't finna burn myself up for him. All right, yeah. No, them ain't never been his people. Well, let me ask something. Was Judas God? What was Judas Jesus' people? Okay, what did he do? Okay, okay, exactly. So it ain't the first time that happened in history. All right, yeah, ain't the first time people betray people for whatever reason. They may have gotten something on him. Listen, I don't put anything past the government of the United States of America. Not today's government. I don't. We used to have states, people. I don't put anything back. We have weaponized our legal system, weaponized our justice system. I'm just I'm good. At the end of the day, everything that is supposed to be will be. Okay, everything will be. It'll be. 860-1440 is the number here. You want to give us a call? I'm talking whatever on your mind. But so if anybody sees the commercial now that the Democrats got out with the state patrol getting behind a lady, I'll let you hear the thing one more time. State patrol gets behind a lady and stops her going down the road, and then goes to the door of the car. And then, okay, well, I want you to picture this. Here you are going down the street, and all of a sudden, the blue lights come on. And here's the righttotravel.org's response to that. Let me hear. Okay. Yeah. Get to it. Yeah, go ahead, brother. Let's get to the video. Okay, okay. Let's okay, let's get to the part, brother. I ain't got all day for you. Okay. Here we go. Uh-huh. Take a pregnancy. Okay. And what this is that the police get behind her and stop to the car and give her one of those little things that women check to see if they're pregnant with. And so now they're telling us from now on in Alabama, the state patrol gonna stop you not for DUI, but for what we're gonna call this one, our right to get an abortion. So RTA, I guess. I don't know. Woo! Good morning. Who's this? Yes. Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Exactly. I agree with you. Yeah. If not, you're gonna be home after the election losing. Yeah, yeah. Dick was too nice to her. Yeah. Yeah, he was too nice to her. Yeah. Should have slapped her around a lot, but he didn't. So what can I tell you? Hey, appreciate it. I don't get that. Republicans ought to be nice. You will never win. That's why we can't win hardly anything. You guys, as a Republican, because you're too nice. The Democrats that beat you down, whoop you upside down, and then dared you to go home and tell your mama with this commercial right here. Ma'am, I'm gonna have you get out. You gotta take a pregnancy test. There will be people out there that will believe this commercial. So I expect the Republicans to come out with a commercial just as good. If not, we might as well just don't vote and let the Democrats take over totally in November. Okay? Because if you guys are going to be a bunch of wusses and not fight, that's one thing I can't understand. I can't stand a coward person that won't fight for what he says to believe. Martin Luther King once said that, I think he was quoting somebody, a man that ain't willing to die for something ain't worth living. Well, I understand what he means now. 8:23 in the morning. We'll be back.
Sponsored by Allstate. Some people just know there's a better way to do things, like bundling your home and auto insurance with Allstate. Why make things harder than they need to be? There's a better way to save time and money. Visit allstate.com or call for a quote today.
Good morning, Montgomery. Huffman Road and Tisco Road, the Grady area. We've got an accident there. We've also got a second accident now, 85 northbound around mile marker 34. That goes along with an earlier accident we had, mile marker 35 on 85 northbound, that involved a fatality. So avoid that area. Outside of that, looking at your traffic flow map, 65 southbound running slow at the 143 interchange coming out of Millbrook and Mobile Highway, rather Birmingham Highway at Day Street entrance to Maxwell. That's running slow as well. Invisible Fence has Boundary Plus technology, giving your pet more play area right up to the boundary. No confusion, no lockouts, no stress. Call Vicky at Invisible Fence, 265-2585. Buckle up, it's the law. From Montgomery Skywatch Traffic, this is Major Delay.
Your morning cup of Sean. This is the Sean Hannity Morning Minute.
And they had this battle of, whether or not this gag order is legitimate, and a fight between Trump's attorneys and the judge are losing credibility. Well, why is everybody else involved in the case allowed to talk and give their opinions, and Trump can't go out and defend himself? Seems pretty straightforward. If you're going to let one side talk, you got to let all sides talk. There was no crime here. They made it up. They have to combine a non-existent state misdemeanor beyond the statute of limitations, tie it to a federal felony, which was not prosecuted by the federal government that did look at it. And all of this is just the way that, I guess, American justice works under a weaponized justice system of Merrick Garland and Joe Biden.
The conservative underground meets later today on the Sean Hannity Show.
Imagine a society with a digital dollar and no cash, no tooth fairy or piggy banks, no more selling extra items for cash. A digital dollar means your life could depend on the internet, electricity, and people you don't know. Plus, it means every penny you have could all be tracked. So goodbye to privacy. That's why thousands of Americans have decided to opt out of the government's plans by talking to Goldco and putting a portion of their savings into physical gold and silver, including Sean Hannity. Sean has personally bought metals from the top-rated company, Goldco, who has an excellent reputation. They've placed over $2 billion in gold and silver, and right now they're offering up to $10,000 in bonus silver while supplies last. So call Goldco at 855-815-GOLD to learn how you can get started today. Tell them Hannity sent you and see if you qualify for up to $10,000 in bonus silver. Call Goldco at 855-815-GOLD. That's 855-815.
Since 1969, Trump's been Bill Bradley when something breaks. Call Bill Bradley for plumbing, heating, and air conditioning concerns. Bill Bradley will come fix your home. Call today and tune up your AC flow.
That's a river, right? It, the water comes straight from the. I can't hear you because of the vacuum. That's not a vacuum. That's the trees force, picking up the air we breathe. How do trees clean the air? We soak up the dirty air on their leaves, branches, and trunks. I didn't know that. Yes. It's more than the
News Radio 1440 is everywhere you are. On the radio, News Radio 1440. You can also listen on your smartphone. News Radio 1440.
Okay, we're back. But now, let me just, before I get back to the phones, let me get to this other part about what he said. Gavin Newsom's ad is disgusting and disrespectful to the people of Alabama. I thought people like a good fight. It mischaracterizes the values of our state and degrades the honorable members of our law enforcement community. So we always like to fight down there. Ain't that what the Civil War was all about? Alabama allows women to have abortion if a pregnancy poses a significant health risk. It is a felony to perform an illegal abortion in Alabama. An abortion and other morning activities are also legal in Alabama. And again, not to make that commercial so interesting. Anyway, funny, who's this? Yes. I don't either, but I do care about people whining rather than fighting. Fight commercial with a better commercial. Wait a minute. They're talking about our country right now. Wait a minute. I want to talk about it. It's an interesting thing. He exposes. He exposes. He exposes the system that is tainted, and it's predatory. Not really. But the government, right? But the government should not be suppressing his right. Yeah. Because, because the government should not be used as a representation of the American citizen, which is what they're doing. Yeah, but there's a miscarriage of justice going on there. Yeah. No. If they were doing Obama this way, I would complain about it. I would. Yeah, yeah. I would. Listen. I spoke up for Obama a couple of times. You remember the gun thing about Fast and Furious, where it was guns was up to the United States, and we went to another country, and Obama and Trump was called Fast and Furious. Okay, you remember that? They did that. And those some of the guns were used to kill American citizens. Okay, now if that wasn't breaking the law, I don't know who was. Yeah. If they were doing the same thing, absolutely I would. Absolutely. As a former president of the United States, I think that needs to be a modicum of respect. Not because you don't like them or you like them, but he is a former president of the United States, and I think that gives him, I'll give him some grace. Okay, I would, but okay. All right. Appreciate it. You know, I would. I treat a brother fairly. 8:33 in the morning. Good morning. Who's this? It's funny to me, too. Yeah, 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 absolutely. But the Republicans whining about it, though. Right. Ooh, well, yeah, yeah. And somebody's going to vote the other way. I don't know who. Yeah, 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 yeah. Mm, mm, right. Okay, and I can understand that. Yeah, I can understand. Being this is the South, and I'm in Alabama. Yeah, I can understand. I still got problems going to Elbow County now. I don't want to go up there in the dark. Okay. Hey, appreciate your call this morning. 860-1440 is the number. I'm saying good morning to my good friend, Mr. Nimrod Friends. Who just I don't know how old he is. I think he's 1 year old. He's not sure than 3 years. And Roger, you can have Nimrod Friends out there. I'm gonna let you. Yeah, he knows. Happy birthday, Nim. Good morning on there. Good morning. Right. Yes. It depends on what the mission is for. Let's say I collect money to give people, nothing to get kids stuff for Christmas, but a lady comes to me and says, you know, my life, and I give her the money, even though I know them story. Yeah, I would take that. That's pretty good. But I didn't use it. I didn't use it for what I said, but I used it for good purpose. Right. Mhm. We're talking about one woman who may or may not been paid. And what if that money came out of his pocket and I had nothing to do with the campaign? But you know, yeah, they would because it's Donald Trump. Yeah, they would. They don't know where the money came from. Now, I will agree with you to this extent. I will agree with you to this extent. If he had a check and he wrote that woman a check from the campaign from the Trump campaign presidency, I would say he had to maybe a little bit of issue there. But if he gave cash, nobody know where the cash came. You got to be able to prove it. Okay, so we charge them, but we don't really know. So in America now, you go to jail and then you got to prove it. Okay, okay. I get it. And how do you know that the money, if it was cash, didn't come out of his pocket? I ain't talking about witnesses. I'm talking about the proof that the money, if it was a check from the campaign of Donald Trump, I'm with you on that. Because we got the money, put in that account, but we paid her cash, then how do we know where the money came from? Okay, that's what you say. I don't know. I don't know that. Okay, okay. I do appreciate it. 8:38 in the morning. Good morning. Who's this? Good morning. Who? Not Rogers. Okay. Again, if he used a check and transferred the money to his private account, that's proof that he did that. But it was the money, all the money they gave, they gave cash. They don't know where that money came from. Yeah. Okay. And how did you get the paying? Mm-hmm. Well, then how you know he give her that money? You don't know. Okay, well, that's where they are. I hope we got a good law. We got to be the beat them. Every man has grabbed a lady. So what? We all have done it. Have you done it? Oh, so you ain't never touched a lady in certain particular places. Oh, okay. And how do we know 40 years later? 40 years later. It's her that gets hit. 40 years. You don't find something dangerous about that? A woman can come out of nowhere and they did him wrong too. They got him out there. Right. But you believe there's a problem with a country that'll come back to you 40 years later, not with proof, one woman stand? No, they didn't like the guy. They don't like Donald Trump. They didn't need any proof. Me too. Me too. Right. Rolling. And so you really don't find any problem with 40 years later, one woman that he did this to me, no proof, nothing from the no police report, no nothing. You really don't find every man in America right now is in danger. Yeah. Well, listen, nobody said Donald Trump has the most class that there is. Because I'd have shut up too. Yeah, I'd have shut up too. So, yeah, I would just shut up too. But that still doesn't make the fact that in America today, a woman that we can say 40 years ago he did something. I don't have any witnesses. I don't exactly remember where it happened, but I know it happened. That's crazy. In America, that's not the land that we serve. That 40 years later, you can come back and in court on a word from one woman 40 years later and say he did something to me. That doesn't scare the hell out of you? Hmm. Yeah, well, a lot of people in jail right now that don't belong there. But anyway, hey, preacher, got to like figure out we come back. It just scared the hell out of a lot of men that a woman can say something 40 years later and you in the you don't even remember her or anything about her. And she said, well, what she said, I can't remember where it happened. never feel the same without your love.
Just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up. I've already made our $100.
You pour the gas in your car.
Oh, I never, never say And we are back. Good morning, everybody. It is 8:47 in the morning, 8:48 in the morning. We are, one thing about, and I'm going right back to the point about one thing about, there's one distinct difference between this community and the Democrats and the conservatives. It does seem that Democrats personally take it personal when you don't like their people. I don't take it personal. You don't like Trump, hey, you don't like Trump. That's on you. I ain't on you. So I'm just saying, why y'all get mad personally if we don't agree with you? Why do Democrats get all upset? I don't see that. I mean, neither one of us getting any money out of it. Let's be like phone and see who is this right here. Thank you for holding. Good morning. Yeah. I'm doing pretty good. Yeah. Fifty years. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But we also, but Alabama also has a history of people not being enemies now. So there's two sides of that story. No, California is so. California. Yeah. But you don't have wait a minute, you don't have a problem though with us parlaying politics so we can feel like you? No, and I'm with you. Right. 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 Yeah. 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 And I hear you. And there are some exceptions. Right. 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 I do understand. Yeah. 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 And I wouldn't want to see that either. But I do believe if you're 13, 14 years old, and that's old enough to have a baby, I think though we let that woman, that young adult make that decision, not for us. But when it comes to you and Tyrone went out, well, I mean, I don't. I'm not a woman, so I don't know. I don't know when you. I personally wouldn't want. Yeah, I wouldn't want that. Yeah, yeah. I'm not a woman. Right. But if yeah, yeah, yeah. Again, though, so we just. But what about wait a minute? What about the babies though? Yeah. Well, that's true. Well, for the health of the mother, listen. What? Yeah, 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 yeah. probably need this. And I understand that. Right, I understand that. Right. Although I know there was this there's a one that is these two girls, one girl with two heads, and they're married to two different guys. Now yeah, that's a hey, right there. So yeah, okay. So let me ask you something. Do you think because they're like, do you believe it's time if Shanae go out with Tyrone got her pregnant. Now 3 months later, Tyrone gone. Does she just have a right to go? But it's also you can actually give the child up at the hospital. At the hospital, you can give the child up at the hospital. Yeah. All right. But who speaks for the child? But who speaks for the child? But it took more than a moment to get it. Okay. Right. I'm all for the sake of the mother and for the sake of whoever, I'm all for that. But just because Tyrone gone, yeah, yeah. All right. Although you do remember what Ronald Reagan said. Everybody for abortion is alive. So I think that pretty much clears that one away. I think I'll take off. Good morning, on there. Yeah, I mean, you need somewhere around. Where is it? Yeah. What's this trial about then? What's this trial about? Yeah, and that's what I've been hearing from lawyers. I know that's what I keep hearing from lawyers. So why is the guy sitting in court? And that's what I keep hearing. Somebody, as a matter of fact, the DA, the Justice Department said, no, we're not going to prosecute. Okay. So, all right. Only in New York, but the country of New York. It's not really a state of the Union anymore. It's the country, the Banana Republic of New York. Okay, is what it is. The Banana Republic. I don't know. I mean, I keep hearing people a lot smarter than I am. There was no crime committed. The Justice Department refused to do it. But New York think that they are ahead of everybody else. I don't get it. Anyway, so much for that. So I don't just quite get it. But I know one thing. This is not the country that I serve, where people can be brought up by kangaroo court and because they want to, not because God did anything. Is this never God be looking on it? Because we are going to eradicate the blessings of this nation if we keep this kind of stuff. I'm just telling you, I'm wrong with this. I don't know. But anyway, and you know what? It don't bother you until it starts happening to you. Then it will bother you. I got you. It don't bother you until it starts happening to you. And if they can go after him, that a woman 40 years from now, somebody could come up and say, well, back in 2024, out there, he grabbed my leg. He assaulted me. Grabbed my leg. Okay. Let's see.
Boeing was reporting total losses of $355 million as the fallout from the Gulf conflict last airlines went transportation professor Kevin Let's continue to go into the family and a second living human to receive a kidney transplant from a pig. Because CBS's Dr. John LaPointe
They came up the stairs, like the guy, like play with my grandkids. When this opportunity came to me, I was not taking it.
he was close to death after suffering from 2 cardiac arrests. A retired football star may be getting his Heisman Trophy back. Yes. About winning football at his 2000 forfeited in 2010, the NCAA sanctioned USC for awarding the team's star player and his family improper medical. CBS News. All your hard needs.
from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
That's fun.
Oh yeah? Yeah, he's starting with blue.
Me too. Late quality and service can be a major hassle unless we use ZipRecruiter makes life a whole lot easier. ZipRecruiter's advanced identify candidates with skills and secrets, and you can go on ZipRecruiter.com/free.
In Louisiana, sex offenders can be sentenced to penalty castration. A plea deal in the case of a 54-year-old convicted rapist means 50 years in prison and prison castration. Assistant DA Brad Castro it's unclear whether the unusual punishment will be carried out. It could be done as late as a week from the man's planned release date. Station, CBS News.
The morning rush hour turned into a royal rodeo with one driver. Police captured two Blood Street forces have belonged to the Royal Household barracks during exercise and ran loose. Officials said 4 people were injured. CBS.
We want to kill our children. We want more people to do, and I will be doing it.
Coverage, call and see if you're paying too much. Term provider could save you thousands. And if your health isn't perfect,
The Bradley And we are back. Good morning, everybody. Hope this day finds you well. A lot of intriguing conversation this morning. Well, all about that. But here's the commercial that bothered me. It's the whining about the commercial that Mr. Wall is making, as opposed to putting another one out on counter spot. Just as tricky and as I personally think this is a brilliant commercial. From a political standpoint, I don't think you get any better than that. So it's up to the Republicans now to counter with something. Stop whining. 860-1440. Good morning. Who's this? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. All right. Mm-hmm. No, I'm still trying to follow. I mean, I agree with the spiritual part of it and the religious part of it, which I think they're closely, certainly in the same room. But I don't quite understand your what your argument is. I mean, you're right on that aspect of it, but I don't quite understand the rest of it. So, okay. The one thing all human beings have in common, though, even though, and teachers sometimes make the mistake of looking down on other people when they talk about educational issues because we're not teachers. Well, the one thing the teacher and me and everybody else got in common, we've all been to school. And so we have a basic working knowledge of how it is supposed to go based on our experiences in our lifetime. And so whether or not, and even if we don't, even if we can disagree on when life begins, we must disagree that life does begin because it ends. And if it does end, then, and if it does end, then that means it began. And so, mm, well, yeah, yeah. Mm, mm, mhm. Right. Mm, mm. All right. Hey, appreciate your call. At 9:12 in the morning. Good morning. Who's this? Yeah. Yeah. Mm. Mm. Well, it's certainly running across the country, but then again, whining about it. Again, though, the white folks eat chicken and watermelon too. Yeah, defamation, defamation. Oh, call it ugly and everything. I don't know. Mm. But so, so, so her words hold more power than his words. You got no proof, no nothing, which is yeah, it's an anti. Well, we did get 4 million. Yeah, well, let me concentrate on your commercial there for a second. Good morning, 9:14 in the morning. Oh, well, that's true. That's true. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Good morning, young man. Yeah, yeah, I know. I got yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 Well, we don't know because according to the lawyers in America, a lot of them, the guy didn't break any law. I'm just saying. Mm-hmm. 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 So let me ask you a question. So let me ask you a question. No, this is great. This is first. You know this, because you've been holding it a lot. No, I got you. No, this is just a, do you think, I got to stop right here. I'm just kidding. Do you believe in fair system? Do you believe in a fair, do you believe that everybody should be treated fair? Do you believe that everybody should be treated the same under the law? No, I don't believe none of them. I don't believe none of them. I don't believe them. Did Clinton pay Susan McDougal $150,000 for chef? Yeah. I'm not. But okay. So he's a liar. So he's a liar. He's a liar. But he's a liar. Yeah. But he's a liar. So how do you trust a liar? And he's still a liar. He'll still be a liar. Yeah. Yeah. Wait a minute. The guy's a liar. He's admitted being a liar. So at what point do we believe him? Right? A lot of people lie on their own. A lot of people lie on their own, man. Okay. 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 I hear you. I hear you. Okay. Okay. Let me ask you a question. Wait. Oh, wait. Let me ask you a question. Bill Clinton paid $150,000 to Susan McDougal. Same thing. Wait a minute. Oh, so we do have a dual justice system here. Then. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I still, yes, they do. I still, nothing has happened that will make me vote for Biden over him. If those are the only two of them, nothing. Well, pretty much. But I'm gonna go. But I'm gonna put it in there anyway. Okay. All right. I gotta go. I gotta go. Good morning. Who's this? What if he didn't do it? What if he didn't do it? And what if he didn't do it? What if he didn't do it? Right. But what if they lied on him and he didn't do it? Okay. Again, a woman can lie. A woman can lie and say he did it. And if he didn't do it, if he didn't do it, do it. If he didn't do it, do it. Okay. Whoa, good morning. Good morning. Woo! Yeah. I understand. I understand. Yeah. Yeah. And get that. That's right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Amen. I was telling young too. I guess not. Mm. Mm. Yeah. Whether you did it or not. Yeah, I think there's all, yeah, there's something out there. Yeah, that's true. That's true. What I will ask you, but I just have to ask you this question: Are are minor wait a minute, are minorities disproportionately committing too many of the crimes? Okay, true. Well, let's just talk about the ones we know about. Yeah, 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 yeah. Mm-hmm. Sure, sure, sure. Mm-hmm. And who and but mm. All right. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, I appreciate it. Let me take you on this. Good morning on there. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, there is. Yes, there is. But to me, that's not unusual. Because we only make 11% of the population of America. Yeah, yeah. But you're right. Yeah, okay, yeah. We got to put some 11% coming in. People automatically. Equal representation. Okay, great. And we'll be,
And that's Medishare. You get, you can save $500 a month switching to Medishare, and that's huge. But it's also true people are way more satisfied at being able to switch. If member satisfaction with the Medishare is double that of the traditional health insurance. That's because Medishare works. It's been around for over 30 years. Medishare $5 billion.
Having a routine every night helps your child structure her day, feel safe, and visit healthychildren.org.
I got some.
Join Sean Hannity. And we are back. It's 9:31 in the morning on this Wednesday, and tomorrow's Thursday. I hope that I'll have my mail to be here. 860-424 is our number. If you want to text me, that's all you can do with this number. Just text me. And that's 901-5022. Area code 901-5022. Good morning. Who's this? Not that it matters. Yes. I don't want to lecture. Because you make me hard on you. I don't want to lecture. Okay. Okay. Well, if you know the reason, ask two things. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I know. Okay. Okay. See you later. I'm done. Good morning on the air. Good morning. Good morning on the air. Yeah. Go right ahead. Oh yeah. 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 Is God still on? Yeah. Yeah. There's another one too, Susan McDougal. There's another one. I say she had a good. I say she got good eyesight in that. I guess. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah, we do have a two-tier. Yeah. I know. Because the system is rigged against conservative people. It really is. Not saying they don't do wrong, they do wrong. But a justice, when Democrats do wrong, I mean, listen, I gotta give them credit though. They do a better job of defending their position than Republicans do. Yeah. It depends on what is. Okay, yeah, they do. They do. Right. Yeah. 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 But I gotta feel it. If any of this ever gets before the Supreme Court, there is no way. And of course, it's going to cost you two arms and two legs almost. But I cannot see the Supreme Court of the United States going along with some of this crap they put on this guy. I just, if it is, I won't get my passport, put it in my thing here, and I'm going. Oh, no. Oh well, that's where it goes. And Democrats are always saying that. Republicans just sit back and take it. You know, good morning. Yeah, Reagan was, and I agree with Reagan. To get our citizens back, these dogs on straight, I'll do whatever I have to do to get them back. And then go take care of things later on. Huh? I don't know if he lost his pension in that. He didn't do nothing to go to jail for. Okay. Yeah. Well, that's why I've tried to keep my tail out of that stuff. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Well, what if the 200 people in the courtroom, wait a minute, what if the 200 black folks in the courtroom deserve the tickets? Okay. I ain't that they pay it online. Listen, how we can you prove they're not paying it online? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. Yeah, okay, here's what I'm going to. I'm going down to the courtroom and talk to the administrator and ask him what is the portion of people who pay online and as opposed to those who come to court. Yeah. Mm, yeah. Well, I can't believe. Okay, I can't now. Now we you know you can see the one of the things you have to do if you're going to pay online You have to have a credit card or debit card. Brothers don't have a credit card or debit card. Yeah, yeah. PayPal? We ain't got no PayPal. PayPal? You gotta have a credit card to use PayPal. But you have to have a credit card. But you have to have a credit card. Yes, you do. You gotta have a credit card. With Cash App, you have to have a credit card, not the Cash App card. At least that's what mine is set up. Yeah. Okay. All right, whatever. I got to go. I'm not. It's not 22 in the morning. We'll be back. Okay. Black folks really don't pay the tickets online, baby. And I want to go down and see Dead to the line. I want to look in the face that man, I was getting live. Hold on, hold on. We'll be back. That's great.
Temperatures in the 80s, rain showers possible. Our warm trend continues.
He didn't notice. Yeah.
To find one near you, go to discovertheforest.org.
To encourage the behavior you want to see. Set clear expectations, reward good behavior, and withdraw privileges when needed. What doesn't work is spanking. It only increases the risk that child will be. For more strategies on child behavior, talk to your pediatrician or visit
Montgomery Whitewater. Montgomery Whitewater is partnering with the American Canoe Association and the U.S. Olympic and Paralympic Committee to bring the canoe slalom and kayak Paralympic team trials to Montgomery this weekend. Festivities begin this Thursday night with Olympic themed trivia at Eddie's Restaurant. Live music starts Friday night on the patio at 6 p.m. Team trials races start at 9 a.m. Saturday and Sunday with live music at 5 p.m. Saturday night. For more info, check out MontgomeryWhitewater.com.
Alexa smart speakers are great because you don't have to turn a dial or push a button to listen to News Radio 1440. Just say, Alexa, play News Radio 1440.
I'm on it.
You're good to go.
Okay, we're back. We got about 12 minutes to go, so maybe somebody will say something that will just absolutely intrigue me for my gray matter. If not, but probably not. 860-1440 number here. So most of them, we were talking about the commercials that the Republicans are complaining about, that the Democrats and Gavin Newsom put out. Shows the police officer going up to the car and say, "Ma'am, I'm going to have to have you come out and take a pregnancy test." Because they were leaving Alabama to go get a divorce, which I thought was absolutely absolutely a hell of a commercial. Woo! Good morning, who's this? Yes. When we went back 40 years and brought Clinton, brought about Trump, they did not do to him when he got out of office what they doing to Trump. Well, they did the same thing to Trump. Treat everybody the same is what we say. They lied on the man for 4 years. 4 years they lied on Trump, said he was a spy for Russia. Okay, and they've been lying on this guy for 16 years. Because they never use our court system really to go after Clinton except in the impeachment. Now he paid these women, he paid these other women, yeah. But they never went to court. He settled with them. Yeah, he settled with them. I think so. Well, he got disbarred because, yeah. I ain't mad about Monica. He said he just should have got a hotel room. No. But Trump had never been a politician. He never promised all these things to us. But the governor of Arkansas had been the governor for a while. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, he's been Clinton had been a professional one. No, he said he ain't figured still out how to be one yet. Listen, man. Listen, I got but a couple minutes left now. So what's your point? Yeah. I don't blame him. Well, first of all, no, I think we got some hell of a schools down south. Started with to Stevie. Yeah, okay. I'm just saying, you get down here. Good morning. I know we can't keep calling back up there. Okay. Good morning. Twice I let you get away with it. That's what it goes down. Good morning. Yes. I don't know. I'm not the one, right? But I'm not the one who asked the question. Why so many black folks in the courtroom? Well, well then maybe they'll never gonna get. Well, I get this is the only city I've ever been. This is the only city I've ever lived in. This city, young people don't have driver's license for the stupidity that things they do. I don't know. Well, okay, now it doesn't make any difference whether or not the other people. Well, I guess that's. Well, if you don't see them in court, I don't know if they get them or not. Maybe not. Maybe we don't. Maybe we don't. Maybe we don't do as much drinking as trying. Well, I mean, a Mercedes got less. Listen, less. Listen. A Mercedes Benz probably got a less chance of getting pulled over. So I'm just saying. I don't know. I don't write tickets. I guess the truth, they're not in court. You got to have the police department there. But, wait a minute. The woman said, the woman said she don't have to see no black folks. Wait, the woman said she don't have to see no black folks in court, in the courtroom. I mean, no white folks in the courtroom too. So maybe they get less tickets. I don't know. Maybe we violate the law more often. I, well, let me just ask the question. So what your summation is that white folks don't get as many tickets as black folks because black folks are black. And so why are we worried about it? Okay, so if 90%, okay, I get it. If 90% of the people in the courtroom when you go down there are black, why would that be? I don't know, Jeff. What do you think? What do you think? We out there breaking the doggone law. We out there breaking the law. Yeah. He said, well, then you need to talk to. Well, okay, wait a minute. We got a black police department. We got wait a minute. We got a black police department, a black chief for the last 10 years. Yeah. Okay. Law has no color. No, it doesn't. Wait. The law doesn't have a color, but the all right, appreciate it. Take one more call before we go here. Good morning. No, it ain't either. I'm tired of it. Mm. And nobody questions it. This is America, brother. This is America. People got the right to say what they want to. Yeah, yeah. Well, at least it didn't make the media. And we know why it didn't make the media. Come on. The media had a prejudice for him and not against him. Well, listen, he talks too much. He's narcissistic. He's arrogant. And sometimes I think he's a little bit greedy. Sure. As long as it's applied equally to everybody. Well, that's true. Yeah, I don't. I don't. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I gotta go, bro. My time's up. You called too late. I said it may be harder getting pulled over in Mercedes. Well, I don't know. I don't work for the police department. Anyway, that's just old Mercedes. And then you probably got 50 like everybody else. And a bit, oh, Jaguar. Anyway, we'll see tomorrow. Get those answers. Law has no power. The people that enforce it probably do, but the law itself is colorblind. Because people enforce it or not. So I would agree with that. But don't be speeding. Don't ride around with no license. If you think you're gonna get pulled over, stay home. Yeah, I know.